In our last conversation I was very surprised to hear about the heretical statements made by Doug Wilson. Tell me, has he said anything else heretical?
The list goes on and on. As we discussed earlier, Wilson does not distinguish between law and gospel. Consequently, Wilson equates saving faith with works, justification with sanctification. An example of where Wilson equates saving faith with works is in an interview with Christian Renewal magazine, titled, "The Monroe Four Speak Out." During the interview, Wilson says, "Why are we heretics? Because we say faith cannot be separated from trust and obedience, and because we say saving faith cannot be separated from a life of obedience and trust."
I think I'm going to be sick. In denying a separation between saving faith and works, Wilson equates saving faith with works. Wilson also denies that saving faith occurs at one point in time, and instead holds that saving faith is a lifetime process, for he said we say saving faith cannot be separated from a life of obedience and trust.
And during that same interview, Wilson was asked the following, "Doug, when you cite continuing in goodness in Romans 11 in your 2002 lecture, is that the cause of our salvation or the fruit of it?" To this, Wilson said, "Yes." In so doing, Wilson said that both faith and works play a role in salvation. Wilson went on to say the following, "So we continue in God's goodness by trust. We stand by faith they fell, but you stand doing that to the end, is how you come to your salvation."
So Wilson teaches that one must earn his salvation by a lifetime of works. Note his emphasis on doing works to the end, in order to be saved.
Wilson's view of salvation is contrary to the Bible. Romans 3, verses 27 to 31 says, "Then what becomes of our boasting? It is excluded. By what kind of law? By a law of works? No, but by the law of faith. For we hold that one is justified by faith apart from works of the law. Or is God the God of Jews only? Is he not the God of Gentiles also? Yes, of Gentiles also, since God is one who will justify the circumcised by faith and the uncircumcised through faith. Do we then overthrow the law by this faith? By no means. On the contrary, we uphold the law." See also Romans 6, verses 15 to 19. Christians obey God's law, but not in order to be saved, but because they have been saved. Good works are the natural result of salvation, not a requirement to be saved. For a more thorough analysis, see the article version of this video at www.flockalert.wordpress.com.